Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to ask, what epiphanies are they having about you? We're going to ask the Divine Masculine, but we're going to ask what epiphanies they're having in general and what epiphanies are they having about their twin flame. We're also going to ask the Divine Feminine the same thing. What are their epiphanies in general and what are their epiphanies about their twin flame? Also, we're going to use the Psychic Tarot deck of the Divine Masculine. We're going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot of the Divine Feminine. But please feel free to switch roles if you identify more so with the other side, as we are all the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Also, that is the secret to getting in Twin Flame Union, is to integrate our Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies. Okay, also, if you're interested, I'm offering 10-minute free readings for all of my new subscribers. You can email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com, and you can email me your one question. It's better if it's a open-ended question. Otherwise it's just like a yes or no type question. So those work better, and then I will email you your private video as a thank you. Also, I am going to talk about my readings at the end of this video if you're interested, as I am having some specials. All right, so let's start asking away. What epiphanies is the Divine Masculine having about their Divine Feminine? Actually, in general. Well, let's see what comes up. What epiphanies is the Divine Masculine having at this time? What epiphanies? Let's do two cards. What epiphanies? What epiphanies is the Divine Masculine having at this time? What kind of epiphanies is happening? Two cards. What epiphanies are they having? What epiphanies? Two cards. Yeah. What epiphanies? Two cards. Oh, very interesting. So it's almost like the epiphany that they're having is that they're starting to see the light. The sun card. They're starting to feel positive and they're starting to no longer suffer in silence. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Right. So the Nine of Swords reverse, no longer feeling that anxiety or suffering feeling. Instead, they are feeling, like positive about the situation. They're feeling very positive about, well, let's see. What are they feeling positive about? Let's ask. What are they feeling positive about? What epiphany are they having? What is this about? Why is the Sun card here with the Nine of Swords reversed? What are they feeling positive about? What are they starting to feel what's the epiphany they're having? What is the Divine Masculine feeling positive about? What's the epiphany? Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, they're feeling triumphant. Yes, they are. They're feeling like there's success here. There's success. Okay, but what? In what? What are they feeling? There's success in what exactly? Let's get more. What do they feel like there's success in? They feel very successful. Like they can have success with this. What is it? What are they talking about? What is the Divine Masculine feeling pretty positive about? What is the success about? What is it about? Oh, okay. They're not quite ready to communicate, though. We got the throat chakra reversed on this one. They're not ready to communicate, but they know that they're going in that direction. They feel like that they are feeling like there can be success here. Okay. I want them to spell it out. I know this is about their twin flame, but I want them to spell it out. What is this about? What is this about? What do they feel pretty positive about? What do they feel like they have triumph in? What are they going to triumph in? What are they feeling successful in? What has this got to do with? What is this about? What is this about? Yeah, they want to send a message. Yeah, they want to send a message to their twin flame. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is about their twin flame. They're not quite ready to talk. They're working on that with the communication, but they're feeling positive and they want to send a message. Beautiful. Let's ask the Divine Feminine. What epiphany is the Divine Feminine having? What epiphany? Two cards. What is the epiphany that the Divine Feminine is having at this time? In general, what epiphany is the divine feminine having? Two cards. What epiphany? What epiphany, please? What epiphany? Yeah, that's so interesting. With the divine feminine, we have Nine of Swords upright. That is so interesting. That and the Queen of Swords reversed. That is so interesting. So the epiphany that the divine feminine is having is that they're actually self-sabotaging when they feel this type of suffering. They realize that when they feel like they are hurting their twin flame, that they're actually hurting themselves. That's a huge epiphany for the divine feminine. When they realize they're being sharp tongued, or if they're feeling kind of negative towards their twin flame, that they're actually hurting themselves, which is a really good epiphany since it is you in another body. Okay. I shouldn't say you personally, you might be the divine masculine, but you know what I'm saying. Our twin flame is us in another body. So it is very true. Very true. All right, so let's look at the divine masculine again. What other epiphanies, whether in general or their twin flame, whether in general or in twin flame, are the divine masculine having? What epiphanies are they having? Two cards. What's the epiphany that they're having about themselves or about their twin flame? What epiphanies is the divine masculine having? Well, another epiphany the divine masculine is having is that perhaps their heart chakra may be a little imbalanced, right? So they're learning to have compassion for themselves. They're trying to learn to have self-love here is what I'm getting, okay? And we have the Four of Swords reversed, right? So if you look at the Four of Swords, generally it looks like maybe a person who's like resting after they got hurt or something. And so it's time to take a break. So it's like they realize that it is actually time to take a break, that it is time to heal their heart. That's what I'm getting. That's what they're telling me. Their epiphany is that it's time to take a break and it's time to heal their heart. Very nice. All right, let's look at the divine feminine. What is the epiphany for the divine feminine? What other epiphany is going on? What other epiphany is the divine feminine having? Two cards for the divine feminine. What epiphanies are they having? What epiphanies are they having? Okay, so the divine feminine, interesting. So we have Knight of Swords reversed and we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Wow, that's very interesting. So it's almost like their epiphany is that this decisive action it's probably not the right time, right? It's like either you know that this decisive action is just not going to happen at this time. This passionate embrace, this Knight of Wands, is also not happening at this time. But let me get a clarifier. Why is this? Well, also it could be all about the twin flame journey. So let's get a clarifier on this. Why is this here? Why is Knight of Wands reversed with the Knight of Swords reversed? What epiphany is the divine feminine having? What is this epiphany about? One card. Why is this here? Why is Knight of Wands here with the Knight of Swords here? Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. Again, it's about the inner achievement. It's like they no longer think that this passionate embrace and that this quick message coming in, like that's not their achievement anymore. But that's the epiphany they're having. Like that's not the ultimate achievement. This right here, okay, that's okay. What is? Let's ask what is the ultimate achievement for the divine feminine at this time? What is the ultimate achievement for the divine feminine? What is it? What's the ultimate achievement right now? What are they looking at? What's their epiphany? What's their epiphany? What's their achievement? Wow, interesting. Seven of Swords reversed. That's interesting. It's like their epiphany is like when they're just it's like when they're trying to have like this strategy, or if they're trying or they feel like they're trying to get around something or do like a workaround with what's going on. It's almost like spiritual bypassing in a way, right? It's like they understand that this is not the way to go. It's like they realize like like there is no, it's like all inside of them. It's like there's nothing they can do. Like they, or they're what, okay, or they're telling me is that they no longer feel like their twin flame is deceiving them anymore. It's like they're out of that thought process. They really don't think that their twin flame is deceiving them or strategizing in any sort of way. They don't think that anymore. Interesting. What else? What else is this epiphany about? Why is this here? Why is Seven of Swords reversed with the Knight of Wands reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed? Why is this here? Why is this here? What is this about? Why is this here? Ah, because we got the Empress. That's why the Empress. It's like the epiphany is that no, I'm the divine feminine, and this is what it means to be divine feminine. So the Empress. That's about being self-nurturing. That's about loving oneself. This is about living a life of, you know what, I am going to have prosperity no matter what. And I no longer see any kind of deception outside of me. Okay, I no longer care about this decisive action coming towards me, or this passionate embrace. And that is no longer the ultimate achievement. That is really interesting, very interesting. So let's grab, what am I being called to? I'm being called to this deck. So let's pull two more cards and then we'll get messages. So, okay, what else? Any other epiphanies for the Divine Masculine? Any other epiphanies that the Divine Masculine's having? Any other epiphanies that the Divine Masculine's having at this time? One card. One card. Any more epiphanies that the Divine Masculine is having? Oh, well, they definitely have love for their divine feminine, that's for sure. There is no doubt about that their epiphany is that they have love for their divine feminine. There's no doubt about that. That's beautiful. Let's look at the divine feminine. Any other epiphanies that the divine feminine is having about their divine masculine, or any other epiphanies in general? Any other epiphanies in general or about their divine masculine? What epiphanies are they having? The divine feminine. Yeah, exactly. They no longer want to self sabotage. They're over it. They don't want to self sabotage anymore. That's the big epiphany that they're having. No longer want to self sabotage. I'm just curious, is there for the divine feminine, is there any kind of epiphany about their divine masculine? Before we do messages, does the divine feminine have any epiphanies about their divine masculine in particular? Any epiphanies about their divine masculine? Whoops. Any epiphanies about their divine masculine in particular? Oh, interesting. So we have the obedience reversed. Interesting. It's like the divine feminine doesn't feel like she needs to not like obey, like that's not what this card's saying. It's almost like the divine feminine feels like she doesn't have to be blindsided. She doesn't, I shouldn't say he or she, the divine feminine just feels like when it comes to this their divine masculine feels like they don't have to be, in this state of like, oh, I have to do it this way, or I have to be this type of person to be in good relations with my divine masculine. It's like, no, it's like, I'm going to be my own person now. And it's like, I'm no longer going to self sabotage. Like, it's about me now. Um, I'm going to ask one more card though. Why is this here? Why is obedience reversed when it comes to the divine feminine? The divine feminine, what is their epiphany about their divine masculine? Why is this here? Why is obedience reversed? Yeah, strength. Yeah, the divine feminine having strength now, having a lot of strength. That's their epiphany. It's like it's about being strong at this time. Interesting. All right, so let's get some messages. So let's grab this deck. What is the messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? What does the Divine Masculine want their Divine Feminine to know at this time? Two cards. Two cards. What messages? What messages does the Divine Masculine have for their Divine Feminine? It's saying, even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us. Okay. And then also, I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions. Okay. And let's look at what the message is from the Divine Feminine to, whoops, to the Divine Masculine. What's the two cards? Two cards. What does Divine Masculine, I'm sorry, Divine Feminine. What is Divine Feminine? What's Divine Masculine to know? Two cards. Two cards. What does the Divine Feminine want? All right. So the Divine Feminine wants the Divine Masculine to know something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Ooh, yeah, that makes total sense. Something's missing from me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. That makes sense, right? Because they're trying to gain strength here, and they know that they can no longer be a particular way to appease their Divine Masculine, is what I'm getting. And they no longer want to self sabotage themselves because they know that, what they were doing was, oops, I just dropped a card. All right. And the other thing is, my mind and heart always comes back to you. My mind and heart always comes back to you. That's beautiful. All right. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I do have some specials going on with my reading. I'm offering 3 questions for 25, 5 questions for 35, 8 questions for 50, 12 questions for 65, but I'm having a special where I'm offering 3 of my first 3 videos from my course for free if you order the 8 question or the 12 question reading. Also, I am a twin flame coach that I do over the phone, and that is for $100 versus what I would usually charge outside of my YouTube. And so that's $100. And if you're interested, you can just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Also, if you're interested in my course, you can check that out below. It's 14 hours of coursework. And you can just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Thank you, everyone. I'm so thankful for all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.